Valley firefighters want to raise awareness about fires and burns that happen when medical oxygen is used in the home.
If you have family members or neighbors who use medical oxygen, they can be in even more danger if a fire starts around them. Destiny Richards is live with the Spokane Valley Fire Department explaining this type of danger. And oh boy, you got a friend.
Yeah, so this is an example of someone who would be using medical oxygen and smoking at the same time. And we're here with Greg Rogers again. Tell us about what we're seeing here. Definitely dangerous.
So what you're seeing is actually what would occur if you had the nasal cannula on yourself and and you were actually smoking. And this was what would occur. You saw him light it with the cigarette. It actually burns a little slower than what we saw with the other tube, because those tubes that go around your ear and through the nose are actually just a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
When it gets to the larger tube, you'll kind of see it start to burn a little bit faster.
Yeah, and you said that this is something that we're seeing locally as fires started this way.
Yeah, so in the past, I would say 7 years, we've seen at least one fatality in our area, as well as a couple of other fires that have occurred with this. And again, with the fatalities from 2017 to this year, this area actually is about 50% of what the state sees on the national basis.
Wow, and also tell us about just the grieving process for the families that have to deal with this, because it's also a mental health thing.
Right, so a lot of times, because they are on oxygen, we get a lot of EMS calls. We have to respond to those EMS calls. We try to talk to the individuals then about the hazards and the conditions that they could see and what potentially could occur. And a lot of times even family members talk to them. And there's a lot of grieving throughout the process because they know it potentially could have been prevented.
Right.
And some of that frustration even gets directed at us because they feel like we should have done something about it.
Right, absolutely. As you can see, it's going down through the tube. Eventually, it'll come all the way down like we saw in the last hour. But there is a special device that you guys got because of a grant that is called a thermal fuse, a fire break, and that is going to help save lives and reduce these fires. So we'll show what that device looks like, how that works coming up later this hour. I'll send it back to the studio.